Good morning everyone and welcome finally to the announcement for the winners of the shoutout competition which I started about 2 weeks ago. I gotta say, I got a whole bunch of submissions, I went through all of them and I picked a few winners, and those are the channels that are today going to be shouted out. Now first of all, thank you very much for all of those submissions. I could definitely see the effort that went into some of them, and I just in general want to thank you for taking the time and submitting your videos for review. It was definitely fun to see what other people who are starting out on YouTube are currently up to. Now, unfortunately, of course, I can't shout out everybody, and it would also kind of ruin the point of a competition since you're supposed to compete with the other people about who gets the shout out. However, even if you don't get picked, do not worry. This isn't the last shoutout competition we're ever doing, and I'll definitely be doing another one somewhere in the future, so you'll get another chance to get your channel pushed out there. Now finally, before we get into it, to cover how I picked these winners, I know I asked you to only submit one video that best represents your channel. However, rather than just going off of that, I instead went through everybody's channels. I also clicked on a bunch of other videos that you have posted up there just to kind of see how much general effort people put into their videos, and hopefully that way be able to determine who is the best candidate to get a shout out. Now of course, the links to all of these channels will be down in the description below, so I highly encourage you guys to go check them out, and if you enjoy their content, subscribe, share their videos, and let me know which one of the channels you enjoyed the most. Now without any further ado, these are the top 3 channels out of all the submissions that were sent to me. And coming in first, in no particular order however, is TheAmazinggap. Now this is a channel with approximately 750 subscribers as of right now that covers mostly gaming, video editing, and, as of lately, video game reviews. Now what makes the latest series of videos on this channel unique is the fact that it solely and mostly focuses on co-op, right? Playing a game with another person, which I think puts a very interesting spin on the reviews and differentiates them from what is out there currently in the market. It is also very important to note that the video quality and the editing is really good for someone of this channel size, so I highly encourage you guys to go check it out if you're interested in reviews for some of the latest games out there, and most specifically if you're interested in how those games would play with a friend of yours. And coming in at number 2 is the FlimsyPigeon. Now this is another channel mostly focused on gaming. I mean, duh, I'm also a gaming channel, so I suppose people would mostly submit gaming videos. But in this particular one, we're mostly talking about rather well edited Let's Plays. Now even though obviously the YouTube Let's Play set is just completely oversaturated, like everyone does that. However, what really piqued my curiosity here is the overall audio and video quality for someone with a relatively small channel, just over 130 subscribers I believe. Now this is something that is definitely very commendable, and I have to admit it's probably better quality than when I started doing my Let's Plays. So I highly encourage you guys to go check this out if you want something fresh in your Let's Play playlist. And on top of that, the humor in these videos is actually pretty good, and I did chuckle on a couple of occasions, which is undeniably quite impressive. And finally, for our third and final winner, we're going to be talking about the gaming U-Septor 3000. Now this is technically the smallest of all the channels that we've been going through so far, with only just over 70 subscribers, and is, yet again, mostly focused on gaming. However, what makes this one unique and what really piqued my curiosity here is mostly that, especially in the videos that are done with another person, in co-op fashion let's say, the humor in these videos is actually really good. And it's very difficult often when you're a small channel and let's say you don't have all the highest quality equipment and everything to make your videos sound and feel good, but these videos just have a really good natural flow. And I also have to admit that even though I'm not sure if you make those thumbnails yourself, some of them, especially for the latest Undertale series, are actually rather well done. So if you guys are down to check out just some chill Let's Play playthrough videos, this is definitely a place where you can go. Now that effectively concludes the winner section. However, there are still 2 honorable mentions which I want to cover, and 1 more shout out which I'm saving for the very end. Now for the honorable mentions, as far as submits go, I do want to say that the Subnautica Hunger Games concept from Wolfblood 1094 is quite unique and was definitely an entertaining video. And also, I do have to admit that the hyper-edited Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl mod thingy from Johan Deslav was definitely an entertaining video to watch. Now, before we end this off, I have 1 more shout out to make, and this one I'm not too sure about. Can you even shout out someone that's technically a bigger channel than you are? Doesn't matter, because I want to go for it. So here, I want to give a really big shout out to the Bowlingotter show. They are a gamer couple that have been doing Let's Play in really high quality gameplay videos for a long time, and I think they are terribly underappreciated for how much effort they put into their videos. As far as I understand, not only do they have to find the time to record and edit in between having real life jobs, but they also now have a second child that was born only a few days ago. So I think it's really commendable that they still find the time to put out as many videos as they do with all of these responsibilities on. Now, as of right now, they are really close to the 100,000 subscriber mark, and I think it would be absolutely amazing if all of us guys could band together and push them through that mark, because boy, they definitely deserve it. But anyways, with that guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and once again, if your channel didn't get shouted out, don't give up. YouTube is all about constantly trying, putting in the effort. And hey, just like I said, this is most definitely not the final shoutout competition that we're ever going to be doing, so keep putting in the effort, keep making your channels better, and who knows, maybe in the next one, you'll be the one to win the shoutout. But with that, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to check out the channels that won down in the description below, and I'm going to see you all in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.